Mr. Bubba Derek here. I just finished my AEW review. I'm sorry, my WWE SmackDown review. Please check it out if you get a chance. But while I was doing it, I thought of something, as I was talking about CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and people that came from AEW back to WWE. I think that AEW, since they got 3 shows, they need to get rid of Rampage. 1, take Rampage and make it into like a reality show or something about the wrestlers. Like, be able to see them out the ring, behind the scenes, something like what E did with the Divas. That should be on Friday. And what they should do is take the roster. Tony Khan has a big roster. He needs to split the shows into 2 different rosters. Collision need to be its own brand, and Dynamite should be their own brand. And you should have a instead of having a stupid tournament, have a draft lottery, and assign 2 general managers, 1 for each show, 1 for Wednesday, and 1 for Saturday, and divide the roster up. Take your 2 brightest stars and make them at the top of each show. So, okay, say you wanted to do MJF. Make him the top star. Make him the top star. Because the one thing that you had with CM Punk when he had the world's title, what I would do is I would have MJF lose the world title. Maybe lose it to Swerve, or maybe lose it to Samoa Joe, or somebody. Even Bryan Danielson. Just have MJF lose the title, but have him lose it by nefarious ways. Or have him get injured and have an interim champion. And then when MJF come back, he can say he's the real world champion like Punk did. And he can bring the Burberry belt out, and you can have him be on SmackDown. Or you can have somebody beat MJF for the title, and then MJF, that person could get injured. That's just one way of doing it. Or you like tournaments, make a tournament and make a different champion. Have an AEW World Champion for Dynamite. Have an AEW World Champion for Collision. Take your 2 most highly rated stars and then build the division by what opponents we would like to see them against, and divide the roster up into 2 parts. If Tony wants to test it out, what I would do is I would have, instead of these long matches, I would actually make the roster go out there and put them in 3-minute matches on both shows for a couple weeks and go through your whole roster. Whoever don't get a reaction from the crowd, cut them. Whoever don't get a reaction, whether it's a bunch of boos or a bunch of yays, cut them from the roster. Or if you don't want to cut them, put them on Rampage. Build Rampage around them. Everybody who come out who don't get a reaction, put them on Rampage. People who do get a reaction, build both different brands. Come up with it, make up their own brand. Make it the AEW Collision brand. Give them their own tag team titles. And then you can have champions float, like the Triple Crown Championship that can float between the two divisions. You have a TBS champion and you have a women's world champion. Keep the women's world champion on Dynamite. Make the TBS exclusively. The TBS and all of the contenders for that championship are exclusive. Exclusive. TBS. Exclusive to Collision. Because if you don't re-sign with Warner, you're going to have to change the name of the Collision, the TNT championship anyway. TNT or TBS, whatever. If you don't stay with them, you might have to change the name anyway. If you go to Spike TV or something, or FX, then, or they might go to Fox. It'll be the Fox Championship. But anyway, divide the roster up. Divide the roster up. And divide it up so that everybody can shine before they have to meet. Divide the roster up so everybody can shine. The people that work best together, keep them together. Then you can figure out what you're going to do with the Martin brothers and Action Andretti and, you don't need jobbers. Divide your jobbers up and put them there. Just like, Jay Briscoe, because of his brother, you can make some money with him. He would be a good mid-carder. Somebody that can make it to the championship level but not win. People would be satisfied to see that. Have him come on TV, have him win, but don't have him win the big one. But jobbing him out, you ain't doing him no favors. And I stand corrected. I say it again. Look at your roster. Take your top 30 stars. I know you got more than 30. But take your top 30 stars and divide them up for the men. Divide them up between the two rosters. So we see the same people on the same show every week. So I know if I were to see Brian Danielson, Brian Danielson, he's going to be on Saturday. Then I need to watch Saturday. If I were to see MJF here on Wednesday, I need to watch Wednesday. You understand? If I were to see Miro here on Saturday, I need to be on Saturday. But the way it is now, we don't know where the wrestlers are. We don't know who you going to put on the show. You might name one or two matches on the show before. And we sitting there thinking, I could go out and do something, or I could watch this, and I don't even know who's wrestling. Well, that's going to be two matches there, but I can DVR that. Oh, wait a minute. Miro going to be on? Well, I'll watch it. Miro going to be on. See, he's on every Saturday. I know Danielson will be there. I know FTR will be there. So I definitely got to watch it. That's how you pick up viewers. Have people that they like to see and know where they are. Right now, so some of them on both shows, some of them on one. You don't know where they're going to be at. So take care of that. Stop making your referees look stupid. They are positions of authority, but you make them look stupid. Stop making them look stupid. But this is my advice to Tony Khan. Really sit down and examine your roster. Check out who gets reaction from the crowd and who don't. Who does the crowd get behind, and who does, when they come out there, it's quiet. Those are the people that should be in Ring of Honor or Rampage. The bums, the jobbers, the people who nobody care about. Put them in the Ring of Honor. And do what you can do to Warner Brothers and tell them, Rampage, you want it to be Ring of Honor. Take your jobbers and put them on Ring of Honor on Fridays. Take the best of your jobbers and put them on Ring of Honor on Friday. Whoever the best of the jobbers is, make them the Ring of Honor World Champion. Get rid of the per champion. Who cares? Just have a world champion. Have a tag team champion. And have your jobbers on there. Ring of Honor might pick up. Make it its own brand. Call it AEW Ring of Honor. And have your AEW Dynamite, your AEW Collision, AEW Ring of Honor. Make them 3 different brands. Just like WWE got NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. That's just an idea. Let me know in the comments section if y'all think it might work. This Minister Brother Derek. Y'all have a good night. See y'all for the NXT review tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.